Good morning, everyone. I'm Peter Rowan.
And I'm Talia Brooks. It's Sunday, January 11th, 2026, and you're listening to Neural Newscast.
We're starting today with, a massive shift in the geopolitical landscape over in the Western Hemisphere. Following the ousting of Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro, the White House has moved pretty quickly to consolidate a new regional strategy. President Trump has signed an executive order intended it's designed to protect Venezuelan oil assets while issuing a stern warning to Havana to negotiate a deal before conditions, become untenable.
Peter, the speed of this transition is just striking. From an urban planning and infrastructure perspective, the collapse of a regime often leads to, immediate questions about the stability of the energy grid and the flow of resources. How is the administration framing the economic recovery for Caracas?
The focus right now is really on freezing assets and ensuring that the dense crude oil produced in Venezuela is managed under a new framework. However, there are significant concerns regarding the environmental cost of ramped-up production. The technology required to refine that specific type of oil is intensive, and the legacy of mismanagement there has left a really difficult path forward.
Yeah, and that environmental cost is something we're seeing reflected in Brazil as well. There are reports that the Brazilian soy industry may actually exit its moratorium on using Amazon land. Talia Brooks here, and I have to say, this feels like a major setback for global climate resilience. If the moratorium ends, we could see a return to rapid deforestation that undermines, years of progress in protecting the Amazon basin.
It really seems like the intersection of trade and environmental policy is becoming more, volatile. While Brazil weighs its agricultural exports, we're seeing similar tensions in the United States Congress regarding domestic policy, specifically involving immigration and customs enforcement.
Clarifying. Right. Are you referring to the debates following the death of Renee Good?
Exactly. Congress is currently evaluating the consequences for ICE and looking at potential impeachment proceedings for high-ranking officials. There is a strong movement toward reassessing how these agencies are funded and the level of oversight required to prevent future tragedies. It is a moment of deep institutional soul-searching regarding immigration mechanics.
It's interesting to see how these administrative choices in D.C. eventually, trickle down to how our cities manage new arrivals and social services. But moving from the halls of Congress to the basketball court, we had a historic performance this weekend.
Yes, we did. The 7th-ranked Houston Cougars visited Waco, Texas, and walked away with a dominant 77-55 victory over Baylor. This wasn't just any win, though. It was Houston's 16th consecutive true road victory, setting a new school record and maintaining the longest active road winning streak in the country.
Totally. 17 points for Emmanuel Sharp and a double-double for Joseph Tugler. To win that consistently away from home, especially in a conference as tough as the Big 12, it suggests a level of mental toughness and, organizational discipline that is rare in college sports.
The Cougars had 2 different stretches where they missed 10 shots in a row, yet they still won by 22 points. That really speaks to their defensive identity. They forced 16 turnovers and dominated the offensive glass. It's a masterclass in resilience, Talia.
Resilience seems to be the theme of the day. Whether it's a basketball team on the road or cities looking for climate solutions, the ability to adapt to a hostile environment is, it's everything.
Definitely. Before we wrap up, we have a lighter note from the world of television. Fans of the hit series The White Lotus now have a destination for their next travel fantasies. Production for the 4th season is set to take place at a luxury hotel in Saint-Tropez.
Saint-Tropez is a fascinating choice for a show that satirizes wealth and tourism. From a coastal development standpoint, that region has seen immense pressure from high-end tourism, so I'll be curious to see if the show touches on the sustainability of these luxury hubs.
I suspect it'll focus more on the drama of the guests, but the setting will certainly be stunning. Well, that concludes our briefing for today.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Talia Brooks.
And I'm Peter Rowan. This has been Neural Newscast. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.